Hey, good stuff. Okay, we did a lot of really good things.
That might be the year's biggest understatement. We saw more than just hope in our first real look at the Indiana Fever in a meaningful game. It was a dominant performance that showcased their potential and set a strong tone for what's ahead.
It is a final against the Chicago Sky, and it was the worst nightmare that the Chicago Sky and Angel Reese could have possibly imagined.
The scoreline made it look like the Fever were playing a lower-tier team, not a top rival. But the real story was in the details. We learned a lot about the squad, and especially Caitlin Clark, during those 40 minutes. She showed a whole new side and flipped the script from last season. The Fever were locked in, and if you're in the WNBA, this game should get your attention. We expected them to be good, now we know they are. After this, it's hard not to talk MVPs and titles. Like the video if you're hyped, and subscribe for more WNBA updates. Let's break it all down. This game set the tone for the season, both on and off the court.
So as you guys can see here, he stated there is a line for Caitlin Clark merch around the corner at 9 a.m., an hour before the team store opens. 6 hours before tip-off, there has never been anybody like CC. My good.
Much has been said about Caitlin Clark being the most popular and marketable athlete in America, but the visuals say it all. Fans were lining up hours before the store even opened, with crowds forming 6 hours before tip-off just to buy merch. That kind of demand speaks volumes. The result? A sellout crowd of over 17,000 fans. Unsurprising, given the Fever led the WNBA in attendance last season. And if this is how year 2 starts, we're in for something special. Official ratings weren't out when this video was made, but I'm guessing over 3 million viewers. If I'm close, drop it in the comments. All of this is great news for the WNBA, if the league embraces the momentum and stops pushing fans away. Oddly, even some NBA players are resisting the growth. But here's the truth. Caitlin Clark is exciting, and fighting what's new and popular just makes you look out of touch. Now, the real fireworks were in the game itself, so let's break that down. It was more intense than a one-chip challenge. And even in just 40 minutes, we learned a lot about Caitlin and this team. And now, even Commissioner Kathy Engelbert is taking notice.
NBA players weirdly have been fighting growth. Stop fighting the truth. Get out of your own way. It is a bad look. She is a fascinating player, and it must be exhausting, hating new cool.
Right now, I don't think I'm giving anything away. This was a complete beatdown. But before we talk about the score, let's focus on one of the Fever's biggest issues from last season that's clearly improved: defense. They held the Sky to just 58 points, under 20 per quarter. And it wasn't just one standout player. The entire team locked in and defended as a unit.
Look at that, folks. That is a blowout, a drubbing, a smashing. I mean, it is absolutely insane.
Then there's the offense. And before we even get to Caitlin Clark, who absolutely lit it up, there were several standout performances. Let's start with Aaliyah Boston. Not only did she deliver on the scoreboard, but she also showed real toughness, which we'll get to in a moment. And of course, we've got to give credit to Dana Bonner. She earned her spotlight too.
Steph said it. We were relentless. We played through possessions, but that physicality and that relentlessness, possession after possession, wears on the team. And then that was the entire game. They were feeling us every cut. We were talking, we were communicating, we were flying around.
Dana Bonner quietly made history, moving to third on the WNBA's all-time scoring list while leading her team to a dominant win. It was a perfect reminder that the squad still has veteran power. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark was the clear offensive spark, knocking down her first logo 3 of the season, controlling the tempo and making sharp reads. Whether driving the lane, dishing in transition, or pulling up from deep, she was at the center of everything the Fever did.
Congratulations.
Dave Portnoy paid out $350,000 when Caitlin grabbed that final rebound to seal her triple-double. Maybe he could reward her with a nice bottle of her favorite wine or something.
Clark's stat line, let me just read it to you. She came away with 20 points, 4 blocks, that's a career high for her, 2 steals, 10 assists, and 10 rebounds. Like, who
LeBron James congratulated Caitlin Clark on her triple-double with a post on X, calling it a triple WCC. It's a great start to the season, and it shows how much media attention Caitlin is already getting. She's winning the attention game just by showing up. As for the game itself, a key moment was the foul on Angel Reese. Everyone saw Caitlin take the foul after Angel was wide open, and it led to a dramatic, tense scene. Social media blew up, but fans quickly pointed out that Angel exaggerated the fall, giving off flop energy that was hard to ignore.
Dave Portnoy won $350,000. He placed a $25,000 bet on a Caitlin Clark triple-double right before tip-off, and he won $350,000.
X was going wild after the incident, and for good reason. There were two key reasons this moment stood out. First, Aaliyah Boston, showing real leadership, stepped in between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, possibly preventing things from escalating. This is the kind of presence the Fever lacked last season. And for some fun, Aaliyah's reaction when she found out she had been given a technical foul went viral. "I have the technology, I was unaware of it." As for Caitlin, that foul revealed a different side of her, one fans are excited about. Just before that moment, on a three-pointer, Rebecca Allen was too powerful, and Angel Reese had shoved a Fever player. When Caitlin saw it, she asked for a foul, but the refs didn't call it. That led to Angel getting the ball wide open, and Caitlin didn't hesitate to foul her with force. Some might call it retribution, but it showed Caitlin's not just here to play, she's here to fight back.
Like, it is a basketball play, and an Angel is flying. Angel gets hit, in fairness, and she just flies. And then jumps up and tries to go at her. She tries to charge her down while Caitlin walks.
After last season, everyone agreed Caitlin Clark needed more toughness, enforcers, and team support. Fans looked to players like Sophie Cunningham and Dana Bonner, known for their edge and willingness to step up when needed. But in the end, Caitlin had to handle things herself. We knew she spent the off-season training hard, strength training, weightlifting, early mornings, building muscle alongside her talent. This game gave us our first real look at the new Caitlin Clark, sharper, braver, stronger. And in an unexpected twist, she became the enforcer.
Oh, first of all,
I know.
let's not make it anything that it's not. It was just a good play on the basketball. I'm not sure what the refs saw to upgrade it, and that's up to their discretion after watching the initial whatever happened.
As I mentioned earlier, supporters quickly reacted on X, and many comments criticized Angel Reese for her exaggerated response to the foul.
Looked like Angel Reese might have pushed or shoved Aaliyah Boston, but I'm telling you right now, Caitlin Clark ain't playing no games, dog. Caitlin Clark been in that weight room. She won up.
After the incident with Caitlin Clark's foul on Angel Reese, RG3 commented that Angel can't keep pretending she doesn't dislike Caitlin. He emphasized that it's not just a rivalry, it's pure hatred. What's interesting is that, despite one of them being more eager to speak on it, both Caitlin and Angel referred to the situation similarly in their post-game interviews. Here's what Caitlin had to say.
You know the way people were asking for Caitlin Clark to get an enforcer? Caitlin was the enforcer.
Caitlin is finally making the right statement, though you have to believe that after what Angel did to Aaliyah, there was a bit more motivation. It was a basketball play, a tough foul, and a strong message regardless. While Angel said much less, she essentially made the same point.
Maybe the most petty, insufferable athlete in sports right now. Her jealous for Caitlin Clark has made her act a fool on and off the court. Wow. For the love of God, can we now 100% collectively agree Caitlin Clark is leaps and bounds better than Angel Reese? This will be the last time their names can ever be associated with each other. Of course it won't be. It won't be, because the media can't lose it.
It's just a basketball game, but Angel's response says a lot. After Caitlin handed her team a tough loss, Angel put up a solid double-double. She knows the comparisons to Caitlin are inevitable, and she's aware this is just the first of many matchups. Her reaction to Caitlin's foul likely shows some frustration. Is it anger or real hate? Let me know in the comments.
Let's not make it anything that it's not. It was just a good play on the basketball. I'm not sure what the refs saw to upgrade it, and that's up to their discretion after watching the initial whatever happened during the play and then whatever happened after. We watch a lot of basketball. It's a tick foul to put them at the free throw line. I'd rather give up 2 points. I watched a lot of basketball in my life. That's exactly what it was. I wasn't trying to do anything malicious. That's not the type of player I am. So, yes, wasn't anything like that. And I went for the ball, and that's clear as day in the replay. You watch it. It shouldn't have been upgraded. But again, that's up to the ref's discretion. But
This game showed the Fever's full potential. They're more than just excellent. They'll be a tough team to beat. Fans loved it. It had everything: records, scoring, defense, and plenty of excitement.
It's a tough one. It is a really, really tough one because Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever are in fact one of the tougher teams to game plan for. They really are. And in this game, I mean, as I say this,
Entertainment was exactly what the WNBA needed. Caitlin brings the flair and excitement, but some players still don't fully recognize or understand it. As a result, tens of millions of new fans have emerged.
Destroyed the Sky in front of a sold-out 17,000+, fouled Angel Reese. Angel Reese loses her mind, tries to fight Caitlin Clark. It's
Fans got a preview of the squad set to do something special this year on a record-breaking opening night, with all eyes on Caitlin. The world watched her, but they left knowing the Fever are for real. It's more than just hype. This is the start of something big. If you've watched the whole thing, drop a goat in the comments. I'll see you later.
WNBA long before Caitlin Clark. Well, yeah, it's not my problem your social life was boring. I'm not going to apologize for watching it when it got really interesting. I've said this about Steph Curry. I love Draymond Green and Jimmy Butler pods. But if you take Steph Curry out of the Warriors, they're kind of boring. And if you take Caitlin Clark out of the WNBA and her team, it's